guess since you know, I'm only doing this one once, I'll go over the modes. So game mode is the standard 3 rounds, and all the music's there. You can do more of that. Solo mode is, it puts the arrows in the middle of the screen instead of to the left or to the right, if that's what you prefer. Workout mode is pretty much, you know, just dancing, but you put in your height and your weight, and it measures how many calories you've burned. I mean, it's a cool, useful tool, but I don't think you unlock songs by doing it, so there's not really a point. Lesson mode is just teaching you how to play the game. It's very easy. Training mode is you just do the song. It doesn't record your score. If you screw up, it just keeps going no matter how bad it gets. Edit mode is you can actually make your own arrow layouts for the songs on the disc. And I believe those will transfer over into later DDR games. I think I read in the instruction manual for DDR Max, oops, I delayed for too long, that it will pass over. I'm not sure if you can pass over this one to the PS2 versions. Non-stop order is setting up playlists to do a number of songs in a row. Records is obviously just like your scores and information. Options is all the tweaking options and shit. Let's go back to game mode. On this screen there is the, you can set it to versus, which is 2 players, or double, which is 1 player using both mats. I've never done that before. It seems way too hard. In fact, there are later versions which can use the circle and X up front to do like a 6-panel version. I tried that and it was completely beyond me. Link mode, same thing, 1 mat versus or that. However, what it is it's actually playlists. Like the in the, I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, it's just a number of songs in a row with like no breaks and no health restoration in between. For our purpose, we're just doing this. Also, the characters available are dependent on what player you are. So first player is boys, or yeah, boys, and the second player is girls. So not only did I want to be second player, just to have the arrows on stream closer to the webcam, but also because girls are cooler and more interesting. But in later games, you will just be able to pick whoever you want. It's a weird distinction they made this time. Why don't we go with this approach? It's kind of cool. In fact, later modes, you unlock the option to use characters and can unlock outfits for them. Let's just keep going to where we left off. See if there's a song along the way that unlocked. Doesn't look like it. Alright, dance. That does not work. This one probably works. Okay, back to it. That was enough of a break. What a treat that the song is pretty easy. Whoop. Ooh, there we go. Not bad. Just a that again. Nice that I have that screen at the bottom. I can look at stream and kind of gauge how much the mat has shifted.
Give it your best shot.
Okay. All right, so we're off to our, well, we're on to our first new one. It is a, I don't recognize this song. It is newly unlocked, and it is pretty high foot count. So, ooh, wish me luck. Ooh, she's moving pretty quickly. High BPM here.
Are you ready? Show me your hottest move.
They're nicely spaced out, but do not be deceived. Ooh. Okay, no.
Oh no, you're dangerous. Your legs okay? Be careful. You have breakfast today? Your legs okay? You have breakfast today?
Oh yeah, I'm getting into it.
Be careful. Oh no, you're dangerous.
Ooh, that one looks a little confusing.
You have breakfast today? Be careful. You have breakfast today? Be careful. You have breakfast today? Oh no, you're dangerous. You have breakfast today? Be careful.
Whew.
No, you're dangerous.
Damn, that song was hella hard.
I'm always
Especially for my first time ever doing it. I did like it though. I think with practice I could do that one.
your best shot.
That's not even, that wouldn't be the hardest song I know I can do. Well, I don't know if I can do it anymore. But there's a certain mix of max 300 I can do on the lower difficulty. In fact, failures do not count as completed songs. Let's do that on basic. Right, it's called basic in this. I think it's called light in later ones. Beginner, light, standard, and heavy.
Show me your performance.
This is going to be like insultingly easy now.
You're a dancing machine. You're doing great. What rhythm? What technique? Yes. Awesome. I will move. What a cool guy you are. The crowd loves you. Awesome technique. You're a dancing machine. You're doing great. What rhythm? What technique? Great. Awesome. I will move.
I think that one slows down a little bit there.
Yeah, do it. Awesome technique.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one. That one is a tricky one.
Great. You are
My
incredible.
punishment for failure will be more arms. Let's do some more arms. Yeah, they changed the name of the difficulty levels in later versions. Ugh. In fact, I can't even recall what... Is it just medium in this one? I think it might just be standard throughout. Whew. It's not enough that my legs be sore. My arms have to be sore for tomorrow, too. Ideally, I want to do this like, and not have to go to work for a couple days. I work tomorrow and then I have the weekend off, so it'll be one rough day of work and then
Give it your best shot.
a lazy weekend. Alright. Drop the bomb is a good one. Okay, it's called Trick, not Standard in this. Basic, Trick, and Maniac, where it's called Light, Standard, and Heavy later.
Okay.
This is just an enjoyable song. I think I just have this like saved on my computer.
Show me your hottest move.
That is just a good, fun song. Not too hard. Nice groove.
Your dance was so
Can't complain about Drop the Bomb.
sunshine on a cloudy day.
Can't complain about imperfect syncing. But what are you gonna do?
Give it your best shot.
That's why the webcam thing is there, so you can see that I'm doing better than it says I am. Another Naoki song. And a pretty good one, like all Naoki songs.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe not every Naoki song, I haven't heard them all, but for the most part, they got a great track record on DDR games.
Hottest move.
Screw up that part. Whew. Those half-beat double steps are very hard to do. I feel like I have to
Rising move.
like try to like slide it. I just don't think I, or any human for that matter, can move that quickly. And I refuse to believe otherwise. Ooh, End of the Century is another good one. This one is also a little tricky, as you can tell by the foot count,
Okay.
but it is a good song. Let's see if I can still pull it out for this one. Oh, another tricky one. Not a lot of complicated moves in it, but just a little fast without much break. And then it does give you breaks, but they're a little sparse considering how many there are. I can't believe we're only on E. Still on E. This is a new song. Who's this by? I can't really say Tao. Well, it's 6 on Trick. Standard difficulty. I don't recognize this song, and as you can see it is new. So bear with me on this one. Oh. You couldn't have predicted that slowdown. Whoop. I thought it would go back to its original BPM just there. Maybe now? There it is. Oh, we're still going, huh? Oh, I got almost on like the last note. It did the slowdown thing. So that was one of those songs where it does a noticeable slowdown, a BPM change. And again, there's no graphs or anything to let you know that's going to happen, but that will be corrected on new versions. Genome Screens is another good one. I remember this one. I can't say I remember the arrows exactly, but let's do our best. This is a tricky one. Doesn't look that tricky so far, I promise you. Whoop. Oh, let's combine all the half note things we can. Oop. Tricky because it does it throws like every half beat combination DDR has at you in a row. Every collection of 3, that is. I think my performance could be better enhanced if I stopped focusing on the like timing rating where it says perfect, good, and great. Because the fact of the matter is it's going to be out of sync, and I need to accept that by a little bit. In fact, can I make it just a... Let's do this. Let's go back. Actually, I think holding select just does that too. Yeah. Let's see if maybe I can set it a little bit higher. Because I'm looking at that and I'm getting conscious about it. But the fact of the matter is I should just be focusing on the arrows and the beat. So we go to sound options. Go to timing. Yeah, it's set to 8. It's maxed out, so I can't get it any closer. That's just, oh, also, you can set voice to no booing, which I thought was funny. So also it's the guy saying like, combo broken, you could do better. Are your legs okay? Off is just complete silence, only music. And then no booing is everything except the booing. So it's like, I don't know, are your feelings being hurt? Turn off the boos. That is not positive affirmation. Alright, back to game mode. Yeah, why don't we switch it up and pick another new character while we're here? Also, it says all music at the bottom. You're probably wondering like, well, yeah, obviously all music. Why would there be anything but all music? Let's, oh, Nina seems cool. I mean, they all seem cool. These are all just cool chicks. But, in the options menu, I have to set it to all music. Before, when you come to this menu, instead of seeing that circle of discs, it would actually be, like groups. Like the songs would be separated into categories. And like, not necessarily like, oh, you can only access these 10 songs in this one. It would like mix them up too. So it's like, hey, do you want fast songs? Here's all the fast songs. And if there's some overlap, there will be like, one will be in multiple categories, but I don't know why this isn't by default. What did I just do? Is Genome Screens the one I just did? Yeah. I think we're on Groove. Was Groove one of the ones that didn't work? No, it's a salamander something. Eh, who cares? I don't think it was Groove. Do I have that notepad still open? No, I closed it.
Okay.
Alright, back to dancing. I think I'll do arms after this song again.
Ready? Let's see your energy.
If I could make one criticism about this DDR though, is the timer rating is in a pretty bad place. It's over top of the arrows that are approaching, like my signal arrows. Whoop. And it's a little distracting sometimes. Because it's kind of the same color sometimes. If there's an option to just turn it off completely, that would be kind of nice. Whoop. Oh. Yeah, if you're looking at that, it's kind of like in the way a bit. The combo counter is low enough that it's not in the way at all.
I have never seen a
But the, yeah, I could use the timing suggestion somewhere else. Alright, so real quick, sit-ups. Or push-ups, rather. Again, this is a workout stream, not just DDR, but for working out more than just my legs. Because like I said, everything needs to be sore. I don't imagine I can even be heard very well this far away from the mic. But this is the nature of the game, baby. Usually, on regular workout days, I count how many I'm doing. And of course do it in like reps and stuff, as one does, but today, it's just until I feel like it. Ooh, still sweating.
give it your best shot.
Moving on. Oh no, Higher. Higher was the other one. This song does not work. So I'm going to skip it. It's like, it's not a particularly exciting song, which is why I don't want to skip it, because it's easy, but yeah, that song will cut out like a couple seconds in. This also looks like a tricky one. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
It's not too high. I think I need to hydrate after this song.
See your energy.
Whoop. This is an awkward song.
Awesome technique. You're hot. You're a dancing machine. Nice dance. What rhythm? What technique? Yes.
Yep.
You're a dance animal. Awesome.
Yeah, it is an awkward song. That's not one you can just do right away. That is a song that requires a bit of practice.
Dancing hero.
Or just better rhythm. I am white after all. I don't have a lot of it.
Give it your best shot.
There's a there is a level cap on how high my rhythm can get. Hysteria's a good one. This song gets stuck in my head because I think it's one I did a lot on one of the later versions, so we'll be hearing this song again.
Okay.
It's fast, and I like practicing the fast songs. I think it might have also been at the top of the list, so it just plays all the time.
Let's see your energy. Nice move. You are too cool. You are awesome. The crowd loves you. Awesome technique. You're a dancing machine. Nice dance. What rhythm? What technique? Great. Awesome. Awesome. I will move. What a cool guy you are. You are awesome. I'm getting excited.
See, that's a fun song. There are parts where it follows a bit of an awkward beat for a first timer, but if you know the song, it's quite enjoyable. And it throws a variety of different kind of steps at you. I like, well, I mean, I don't physically enjoy a lot of jumping in a row, but it is fun. That's just a good song. Good difficulty level. Okay, so I can see that I've done this one before, and I have a rating on the what's it called? Basic? Because look at how many fucking steps that is. Sorry, I swore. This is supposed to be an all ages video. Freaking, oh, you know what? PG movies get at least one, so that's my one. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it to basic, because it's 7 steps on basic.
Okay.
It is only one more step on standard, but I think standard also includes like the complexity of steps. So it is gonna be a lot harder than just one.
You're doing great. Surprising move.
Whoop.
Nice step. What rhythm? What technique? Great.
Whoop. Screw that one up. Ooh, them steps. Oh, yeah, I think I did pretty damn good at that one. You know, even though it is it is on basic. It is a tough song. I think I'll reward myself with a drink. That turned out okay. Oh, we're up to 48 songs unlocked. I didn't realize we were making that much progress. And here we go, a brand new one. It oh, it looks like a slow one. That'll be a treat. I think I could use a slow one right about now. Okay.
Show me your hottest move.
Oh yeah, look at this. Whoop. I think the slower songs might even be worsely affected by the sync, because the arrow spends more time around where it's supposed to be. Just a process. Also, there are times where I do like a jump a little too early, and in my brain I'm trying to hold the jump button to have more air time. Like, oh no, I'm not ready to land. But that's not how the world works. I can't just keep my jump in the air. Although I promise I'm willing it so hard it does sometimes feel like it. So there's a fun experiment to try at home. Try to stay in the air longer than you should, or at least convince yourself you are. Also, we greatly appreciate it when the arrows before a double step put you in the space to do the double step. Oh, not anymore. It took me a moment to figure out where the I was supposed to move on to the other arrows there for a moment was. Also, whenever I speak, you can see the rating getting worse. It is so hard to focus.
You're a dancing hero.
I don't know if I'm dancing hero with a C, but I appreciate you saying that.
Give it your best shot.
Ooh, another slow one. I'll take a slow one. Only 4 steps? Maybe I should have set it to Maniac. And maybe I will, depending on how easy this one is. Also, you'll see that sometimes if I see a double step coming up, I don't really get in position. I just sort of jump into it. You don't have to do that. It doesn't really matter where your feet are at any given time, as long as you've stepped on the right arrow at the right time. Like sometimes you'll see me do a step a little early, like a note early. That usually is an accident, because I'm just sometimes reading it incorrectly. But there's no punishment for it. Whoop! Yeah, that one got really tricky around the end there. Maybe I don't want to do that last part on Maniac. But yeah, if you move your feet in a position ahead of time, and you, like, if you tap on a direction before that direction is actually there, that's no problem at all. I know that there are DDR likes, like in the groove that has bombs, where you don't want to be stepping on that arrow when a bomb comes. But that's not the case here. I will try that on Maniac. I'm also curious how cool I can dance. Realigning that a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna focus up. Let's try to do this one well. I'm trying not to break my stage streak. This is only the second stage. Whoop. Alright, screwing up. No, I've already lost. Oh, I can't keep up with this. Gonna keep trying though. Oh, this is gonna be a tough part. Nope. Okay. Alright, I completely botched that. That was a full botch.
At the end of the world, there's always tomorrow.
What do you mean there's always tomorrow? I'm gonna keep going today.
Your best shot.
I'm not playing more of this tomorrow. Whew. Love to me. Damn DMX. Now let's get off of Maniac. This one's already enough flicks on turn.
Okay.
I finished my energy drink. I'm gonna have to bust out the water bottle after this.
Are you ready?
I have all my hydration set and ready. Oop.
Give it your best. This is it. Keep going.
Ooh.
You're a dancing machine.
Ooh, that song was a tricky one. Ooh, but I did it.
Great. You
All right.
are the most incredible dancer.
The in-between workout for this one, before I get my water bottle, it's going to be crunches. So if you're looking at the foot cam and it looks like I'm humping, I essentially am, but with my chest. I gotta squish my abs. I'm not wearing my, usually I wear a waist belt. Not really around my waist, but around my core when I exercise, but I didn't want to wear it this whole time because I don't usually get this sweaty when I work out. It's more of a strength training than an endurance training. And all this endurance training makes me sweat a lot more. Alright. That's enough crunches for now. Give me 1 second to step away and grab a water bottle. Okay, water bottle obtained. There's a mini fridge in my room so that I can keep my drinks and my snacks close. Because when you're working out and you're tired, you better keep your stuff close. Wait, why did it go back a song? Oh, is it because a song unlocked earlier in the playlist? Pushing it forward? I think that might have been it. So we're on 31 out of 49. There's still 4 more songs to unlock. And clearly one earlier in the playlist has unlocked. But like I said, at the end, I will be going through the playlist again to look for ones we missed. Let's have a little water. Wow, so far I've been playing this for, I think the stream was running for about 5 minutes before I started. So I'm almost at an hour and 40 minutes of playing this.
Okay.
In my head, I was like, this will probably only last about an hour. But it looks like it might end up lasting twice as much. But that is okay. Oh. Oh yeah, get them jumps in. That's the shit that burns your calves afterwards. Oh, I like that song. It's got a nice pace, nice complexity to it. Not offensive to hear. Kinda, I like the kind of like high sense to it. High energy, just pleasant sound. Yeah, more water. Because as I grow more exhausted, I need more energy. More fuel.
Give it your best shot.
Let's keep going. Make it better. The So Real mix. Or that could say 50. No, it says So Real. I was looking at the tiny blue text. Wait, do I have a mouse? I don't have a mouse. I mean, I do have a mouse, but I was wondering if the cursor would be on the stream. I point out exactly where I was looking. Alright.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see your energy.
Whoop, okay, I'm screwing up.
Don't be careless. Price is off.
Oh.
What technique? Yes.
Alright, that one a little too tricky for me, but I think on a second go through I could do it.
Never seen a cooler dance.
But I'm not going to do a second go through because there are so many songs.
Give it your best shot.
33 out of 49, so I have more than 10 left to go. I'm going to make my move.
Real dance.
5, trick. That sounds nice. Feel my foot callus building up.
Are you
Ugh, yeah, I'm ready.
Show me your performance.
Ooh.
I was moved. What a cool guy you are. You are awesome. Everybody, hear it. I'm getting excited. You're hot. You're a dancing machine.
That was fun. That is a fun song to dance to, even if I don't particularly like that kind of music.
You're a dancing hero.
That is a fun song. It does one of those things where it does have particular beats that aren't just half notes, but they're easy to predict and repetitive, so if you screw it up the first time, you won't continue screwing it up, which is nice.